So you're having a snack attack and you're wondering what Korean snacks to buy because there's a lot of choices, right? Today I'm going to share with you my favorite Korean snacks that dates back to my childhood and it's still popular today that everyone should try, in my opinion. And it's going to be broken down into sweets, savory, and traditional Korean snacks that you must try. So let's get started. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. Ba나나킥. Oh, it smells so sweet, like cotton candy, and it's basically like cotton candy except it has a little bit of that crunch. And it just melts in your mouth. One of my favorites. I can inhale the whole bag. MatDongSan. Think of it as like your favorite donut, but in this small size, and it's kind of hard texture. And then it has a little bit of peanut crumbles on it with like a slight sugar coating. This is like, oof, if I could say it's crack, it is crack. 꿀꽈배기. This is basically honey twisted snack. This is like MatDongSan, but it's lighter, no peanut covering, and you just like put it in your mouth. Crunchy, and then it just like kind of melts in your mouth. Oh, so satisfying. This too, I can inhale it in like minutes. So good. This used to be called 짱구박사, but now it's called JjangYeeYa, and it's basically just slightly sweetened cracker. And the way I used to eat it, I would put them on my fingertips. Put on your fingertips and you go, oh, oh, and then you go. You have to put all 5 in your mouth all at once. That's just the way it's done. So in general, Korean snacks are not overwhelmingly sweet, at least the way we are used to here in the States where everything's really sweet. Korean snacks in general is about 50% or less sweeter than the sweetness that we're used to here. This is so small, so it's like I would need 2 of these to feel satisfied, and it's so good. Caramel corn snack, 카라멜 땅콩. This is light and airy. It has a little bit of that peanut buttery taste with a light coating of sugar, and then the inside is just like air cushion. There's a little reward at the end. You're left with these like small peanuts that are coated in like a little bit of sugar and caramel. And then you put the whole thing in your mouth like this. Pong. In English, people pronounce it as Jolly Pong, but it's Pong. And this, ooh, every Korean grew up eating Pong. The way I like to eat it is you put some in your hand and then you go air inhale it. You could also use this to make Rice Krispie treats. And I have a video recipe for that and you could check it out. But Pong Rice Krispie treats, ooh. You're missing out if you've never tried it. It's really good. I also eat this as cereal. Oh yeah, with milk, so good. It's such a great snack. GoSoMi. These are crackers. It comes in this box with individual package so you could do portion control. But I usually end up having 3 or 4 packages at a time. The box says sweet and salty, but this is more like sweet biscuit crackers that are really thin with a tiny aftertaste in your mouth of a little bit of that salt. These would be perfect as your tea biscuits or just, inhaling them. And they're so thin. Another childhood snack of mine. These are called Sablé, and they're basically sugar cookies, snickerdoodles, and they come in small individual portion size bags too. They're tiny, thin, really yummy. And again, they're not that sweet, but just the right amount of sweetness to kind of satisfy your sweet tooth craving. Choco Pie. This is iconic for Korean people. Like everyone grew up eating Choco Pie and we still eat it to this day, even for adults. So it's basically like moon pies, but it's smaller. Again, it is not as sweet as moon pies. And these come in different flavors. So there's green tea, banana, extra chocolate, and on and on. And I actually have a video on that you can check out where I share very easy dessert hacks using Choco Pie. The way I like to have this is with some hot cup of joe in the afternoon. You dip it, you take it out, and you eat it, and you're so happy. And also with milk. You know, you dunk it like it's Oreo cookies and you have it together and you're just good. You're happy. So happy snacking. Now, if you can't get to a Korean market, you could order some of these Korean snacks from Amazon. So go to amazon.com/shop/modernpepper and I will see you there. Now on to our savory snacks. 오징어 땅콩. Basically, squid cracker with peanuts. Forget about the name squid. It doesn't taste like squid. It doesn't taste fishy. It might just have a little slight salty taste with a little bit of that like seafood kind of taste in the background. But don't let the name fool you, because this, the exterior coating of the cracker is like a little salty, but a little slight sweetness. And then the peanut in the center, makes it so good. So this is more like peanut biscuit kind of crunchy taste in your mouth, not necessarily seafood taste or shrimp cracker taste. Highly recommend. One of my favorite crackers, Ace crackers. It tastes completely different from your saltine crackers. It is not as salty. It also has this like kind of airy, cushiony kind of crunch to it. It also has a little bit of like cakey, kind of airy taste to it. It's so good. 새우깡, shrimp chips. Now, I know other Asian countries make their own shrimp chips too, but Korean shrimp chips are a little bit different. It is not as salty. It is not as harder texture. It's actually a bit more airy inside. Like if you don't know 새우깡 in Korea, like then you're not Korean. Like everyone, including little babies to, grandparents, we love 새우깡. Now for adults, I like it with beer. So I actually have a video that goes over 새우깡 a little bit more in detail, and I share my beer hack. So it's my secret. Don't share it with others. It's only for you to watch. 새우깡 comes in the original flavor. It also comes in spicy flavor, but it's not super spicy. It just has a slight essence of that spicy taste in the background. Super yum. Ta-da! I can't believe they made this. Is black truffle 새우깡. I'm just saying, you gotta try black truffle 새우깡. Like, why not, right? It's just the perfect amount of that salty taste that satisfies your salty craving. And then the black truffle taste is subtle, but it's just like, now it's growing in my mouth. Oh, and people are asking, does it taste like shrimp? No, not really. But when you do first open the shrimp cracker bag, it does have a little odor that comes up, but it's just like a salty, fishy taste. It goes away, and then you have one, and then you have another, and another, and the next thing you know, you inhale the entire bag, and you're like, what just happened? Because I want another bag. That's how delicious 새우깡 is. So this, exceptional, exceptionally delicious. Now on to traditional Korean snacks. YakGwa is a cookie. This cookie dates back to our royal palace days where it was made for the royal family. This is basically sweet cookie, but it's dense, it's thick, and you could buy these at your Korean supermarket, but there is a difference in quality. So the higher price point, higher quality, and ingredients could be a lot different. You break it in half. It's a little chewy texture inside. So these guys are deep fried and then coated in rice syrup. The way I also like to have it is in the afternoon with a hot cup of joe. So good. I would also have it with your afternoon tea, or just have it anytime during the day or night. JeonByeong. These are rolled crackers that date back to our royal court palace days. So delicious. They come in different flavors. You could get the one with squash flavor or with seaweed flavor topping, peanuts, and ginger coating. The ginger coating one is a little bit on the sweeter side, but very, very good. These are like divine. So good. Yeah, that's the way to eat it because these are like, they break apart and they're very fragile, so you have to tilt your head. It's a tip that I'm sharing. It's so silly. 옥수수 뻥튀기. These are basically Korean popcorn, but made with different kind of corn that's very unique to Korea. Korean corn is called 찰옥수수. It's very, very starchy, very dense, not at all watery like the corn that we're used to here in the States. And this snack dates back to when I was a little girl and we would go to the market and there would always be, in every market, there's always like one grandpa who has this big machine and he stuffs it with corn, dry corn, and he goes, PpongTeeGhee! And then it just makes this really bong noise and everyone gets startled, but they know it's just made the snack. Fond memories of going to the market with my grandma to go get this snack. Now, if your Korean market does not sell this traditional popcorn, try this packaged version called 뻥이랑. It is super tasty. Now this is called macaroni snack. Like literally looks like the shape of macaroni pasta. This is something that we grew up eating when we were, you know, me at my age, very, very young. It's like airy crackers with minimal flavoring. But you keep on eating it, I don't know why. So if you go to like a very nostalgic Korean pub that sells fried chicken and beer, a lot of times they will have this and they'll give it to you for free as a side snack because it's one of those things where you can't stop eating because of the crunch. It's not salty, but it just has a little bit of that starchy pasta taste. Yeah, it's good. Now, these are air crackers. They're so light, they're almost like styrofoam-like. If you are on a diet and you're having that snack attack and you're looking for something low calorie, this is it for you. See the sound? And when my kids were little, like I used to always have this in the car because they would just put it in their mouth and gnaw on it because it just melts too. Very satisfying because it's crunch, as you can hear. It's a really good snack. But low in calories, so it's not like the bomb, but it's a traditional snack that all Koreans grew up having. So I hope you are ready to get your snack on and ready to go shopping and pick up these delicious Korean snacks. And if you want to check out more Korean snacks recipe, make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on the playlist tab and select Korean snacks recipes. And I will see you there. I want to thank you for watching today. And if you enjoyed watching today's video, I want to kindly ask you to click on that thumbs up icon and make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so and click on that notification bell. And perhaps share today's video with your friends and family. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of these Korean video recipes you see right here.